Hey, Carl. We're just setting things up here. Uh, I need that window open. So what's new and exciting, Carl? I decided to go on a little bit earlier today. I was like, well, I'm up. I'm here. Let's see what we can do. Well, let's give that a little bit of a look, shall we? Wow. Yeah, I know. I was out in it doing my groceries today. It was a pretty warm one. Yeah, yeah. I walked all the way out to Walmart. It was about 6 or 7 kilometers, and on my way out there, I stopped off at this new restaurant. Boy, they were expensive, but they put a lot of food on the plate to get that money from you. It was all right. Like they had the like what I ordered was 2 eggs. They had potatoes and potatoes and fried mushrooms. Um, like bacon, like you wouldn't believe compared to what normally you get for a breakfast. And then there was this crepe with bananas, strawberries, and like a chocolate spread, homemade chocolate spread. Oh, with some like dollop cream on top. Man, that made me so sad that I can't afford to go back there every day for one of them. Yeah, it's important to stay hydrated when you're, when it's hot like this. Yeah. Um, like when it's too hot in hot tub. When it gets to that point where James Brown is, when you get that James Brown song in your mind, it's time to get some liquids in you and make sure you keep your hydration up. But this week I've been looking at we're watching this video or finding videos about Canadians in World War II and World War One. Oh, brother, let me tell you, we had this one guy. My God, he was a machine. Like, if I knew I could do it without getting in trouble, I'd play it on the StreamYard and do a reaction to it. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Yeah, if you look in the um, if you look in the description, I put in that email link for if you want to come up on the panel. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, just shoot me an email at that email uh, address with a recent picture of yourself, and then when you come into the StreamYard, put your camera on. Yeah, that was the I always get that stuck in my head when hey sunflowers, I always get that stuck in my head when it gets really warm. I was like, wow, too hot in the hot tub. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a busy week for me. Holy Moses, man. Yeah, my parents are celebrating their 55th wedding anniversary on Thursday, and they're going out. We're going out to this um, jam session at a Legion, and there's a bunch of people playing guitars and singing songs. And there's a guy out there with an accordion. There's another guy out there with this instrument that sounds like he's got like guitar strings on this 2x4 and using a guitar string bow, and he doesn't even make any sense with it. It's like, put that thing away, man. I didn't have a headache when I came in here. 2 seconds after you got done playing, headache. Yeah, I'll send your salutations on Carl. Yeah, 55 years, man. That's a long time. That's a long time to be picking up anybody's shorts off the floor. Somebody else's shorts. Yeah, I was telling my building manager about it, and she goes, "Holy shit!" She goes, "No shit." I said, "Yeah, you better hope there's no shit." Then it's when you say, "Pick that stuff up yourself." Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Landon. How you doing? Yeah, hey, rah rah rah. The gang's coming in. Woohoo! Woo. Yeah, right now I'm drinking some Dr Pepper. Was trying to finish my pop from earlier. No, this show's not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I really wish it was, because I have been drinking this stuff here for a very long time, since like 1976. So I've been drinking it for 30, 40, 47 years. Wow. I love this stuff. It's my favorite pop. If they ever stop making this, I'm going to take a hostage. Yeah, if you see me and if you don't see a cup of coffee in my hand, chances are it's going to be a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Like I said, if anybody wants to jump on the panel, introduce themselves, have a little bit of fun telling jokes or whatever, I have an email listed in the description box. You give me that. You give me an email in that email box, and make sure you have a picture of yourself in the email. And I'm doing this to keep trolls out. Like in case like say someone like I haven't heard hiding her hair from Jizmar for a few weeks. As far as I know, she's still in Thailand, still working in Thailand. I pray for her safety every day. She's a wonderful, wonderful friend. If you guys ever bump into her channel, give her some love, show her some support. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. She just wants everybody to be happy, healthy, and full of love. So yeah, Jismar, she's been an awesome friend right from the beginning of my YouTube journey. She's always been there. Oh, so do I, Landon. But like, hey, like all I really have the only reason I do that is because um there are some idiots out there who will try to jump on the panel with like a totally different name, and then you'll find out, oh, that's that guy. Oh, no, 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 out. I don't give my link out to people who aren't honest. And there's a particular troll. He's not even welcome in my channel. That's how bad he is. That's how horrible that guy is. So yeah, Andrew helped me, you know, figure out how I had to take care of this uh, email that I got listed in the description. So now I can click back and forth to it real quick. So it won't take like 2 hours for me to go, oh man, where did that? But yeah, um, yeah, I've been doing a lot lately. Just, yeah, trolls. Yeah, the thing about the trolls is they're just drama channels. Like it's like give it a break. Like you want drama, watch television. You want real good, quality content that either inspires, educates, or entertains people. That's what YouTube's about. Like he says, he said in in his videos for the reason why he attacks all these. Hey, Louis. Yeah, I just woke up from a nap not too long ago too. Um, yeah, I haven't seen her in a while either. But he says he has a right to do all the bashing that he's doing on these channels because he's saying, oh, they don't know what it's like there. They fucking live there. Like they know what's going on. You don't. And he got all butthurt because I told him that I would prefer to listen to the advice and education about a country from a person who actually lives there rather than somebody who just says that they traveled there. So, as far as I'm concerned, live advice, advice from the people that live in the area, you know, far out trumps the advice from a person who just visited. So, enough of that. I'm gonna get off of trolls. I just got off of his mom. So, you can tell me I'm going to die of a terrible disease soon, and I still wouldn't want to wake up tomorrow morning being. Yeah, me neither. Like, if you ain't got my mom and dad always say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about someone, don't say it. But I kind of slipped up there for a little while, and I was calling the guy, this, that, and that, because I thoroughly believe that honestly, the guy is. To rain down on the people with hate is a flood that the town of destruction, but to shine it with positive possibilities that could bring hope to the village. But eh, thing about it is the guy does nothing but destruction. So The guy does nothing but lie about what he's talking about, and he wants people to believe him. It's like go away. He tried calling me a racist. That's how much of an idiot the guy is. And I've said on multiple occasions, and I believe this in my heart, and I, this is part of who I am. I give everybody the same amount of love and respect as I would want to have in return, all the way up until that person does something to me, my family, or people that I care about that crosses the line. Once that happens, I have an individual problem with that individual, not his culture, not his family, not his ethnic backgrounds or his religion. I have an issue with that individual. I've been like that since I was old enough to speak. I'll be like that until the day I die. If I have an issue with an individual, it's an individual issue. Uh, it sounds like you're going both ways there, Louis. To rain down on the people with hate is to flood the town of district. You're almost saying that it's a good thing to rain down on people with hate, and it's not. You know. Oh, I know what I can show you guys. Da da da. Let's open up a new tab here. This week, I received. Hey, where'd it go? Right there. Uh. Oh, wait a minute. It's in here. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at the artwork for the third cover of my third book's cover. You guys ready? Press one if you guys are ready. Landon's ready. There it is. There. That's going to be on the hardcover for my my third book. Can you all see that? Yeah, I may have to shrink it down a little bit to fit it on the cover because I don't think I'll be able to get the title up in here. I might put the title down or put the title down here. Put the series name up here. Put my name down here, whatever. I'll have to see how it lays out on the Amazon stock for layouts. But yeah, that's gonna be the cover of my third book. No, no, I have an artist um, who's a really good friend of mine, Joe Tong, drew that. Yeah, I'll have to check out that afterwards, Carl. Kind of doing a live stream right now. And the thing about it is um, after even after the live stream, once the video goes into um, like once I close the end the broadcast, the chat doesn't show up. So whatever you post, I you know I really can't go to all um the links that you send while the while I have my own live stream going. So it's kind of hard for me to escape and come back and escape and come back all the time. So like I'm sorry, I can't I can't do that all the time. But if you put that up on your hey anonymous network, if you put that up on your community tab, it'd be a whole lot easier for people to get a hold of it and get yeah, you can send it to me in one of the shorts, and I respond to every video or every comment in my videos. So, or even send it to one of my long form comment or my long form videos. I respond, like I get the notifications for them. I don't know why I don't get notifications for the short videos as much, but you send a link to me on a long form video. But when it comes to links in my long form videos, I'll check them out, but I'll delete that message right afterwards because I really don't want my long form videos to be just littered with everybody else's links, and I don't want people to think that I could drop my link and people freaking off they go. Nah, don't do that. Or what you could do is just put those in the email box down below. That'd be the safest bet, and then I can check them out. Whenever I got real, and I really got some time. But yeah, just um, I'm gonna go get coffee. The coffee maker just finished up. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, coffee is my preferred drink of choice, but I think Saturday I'll probably wind up finding out if I got a face that can be drunk off. So that'll be probably a bit of a challenge because it's been a long time since I've gotten shit faced. So let me see if anybody sent. Nobody sent a message. Okay. Uh, yeah, Adam or Anonymous Network or Carl or Landon or Louie, you guys want to come up? Drop me an email in the box down below, and we'll come up, have some fun, laugh a little bit. Go cheerio. But oh, let me see here. What can we do today? Um, oh, I was at the grocery store, getting my stuff, putting stuff in the grocery cart. Put it on the belt for the cashier to swipe it through. I'm like, well, that'll probably be about $145. He goes, right after he scans the last item, he's like, $149.82. And I was like, I was close. I didn't have a calculator or nothing. I was like, it looks like I'm about right. Yeah, but yeah, I figured out since I paid for the internet, I may as well use it. Super busy right now. Okay, Carl or Landon. Yeah, I understand, but like, hey, you got your farm to deal with. You got, cars needing to be built up. Oh my God, what? Oh yeah, like here's the ridiculous part about why food is so expensive. Okay, here you have the cost of living. Okay, it costs this much to live. So then now all of a sudden you have the people that are in the middle who don't make all that much money. They're the ones that they're the most underpaid. Okay, then you have a smaller group, or you have another group that's just a little bit worse, or just a little bit more. They have just a little bit more than they do, but they're just barely scraping the edges of that cost of living, of what it costs to, food, shelter, all the necessities. Okay, but they want to be on the outside of that circle. Okay, so they sit there and say, and they're really not. And I don't want to sound off like I'm saying these people are um, not smart or not, you know, they lack intelligence or anything like that. But the common sense of it is their common sense is, if I make more money, then I'll stretch outside that cost of living circle. Failing to realize that when they get a raise in hourly wage, yeah, sure, they could get outside that circle. But now all of a sudden, the company that they work for has to increase their products prices in order to compensate for the employees' wages. Well, as soon as that happens, the cost of living circle gets bigger. Okay. And meanwhile, the people with the smallest income, they don't get any raises. Okay. Now all of a sudden, instead of actually making it to the outside, they're not even getting close to the outside of that cost of living. The more they ask for wage increases, the further away from the edge of making it, making your necessities last, it just keeps getting further and further and further away. Because when the cost of living goes up 5%, the companies, like if the hourly wage goes up 5%, the company has to make 7% in order to keep up. They have to make 7% more in order to keep up. So the price of the units or the products are going to go up 10% to pay the tax to bring it back down to the 7%. Then all of a sudden, the owners are like, hey, I want to get expanded too, so they bump it up even more. So that 5% that the minimum wage goes up, actually causes the freaking cost of living to go up roughly 15%. Okay. So they're going backwards every time. And the higher their hourly wage, the higher the minimum hourly wage is, the higher the tax that they end up paying. So yeah, sure, they may get, like say $1 an hour more, but they're going to be paying 60 cents of that in taxes. So they're only really getting 40 cents. And that 40 cents doesn't calculate up as fast as $1 does. Like the last time they went from, the one time they went from $11.25 to $14 an hour. And that shot the price of everything so high it wasn't funny. Yeah, the companies won't lose profits. They're not about to take a hit because, oh, these poor people, they need to have something to eat. So, looks like it's on my chin. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to be like, oh, you guys want 5? We'll take 10. And then on top of the minimum wage people saying, oh, we want to raise an income. All of a sudden, the landlords jack their rents up 7%. Well, now they're even further behind. Like the last 3 times that the government here in Canada has raised uh, the cost of living, the people in minimum wage got further away from actually making ends meet. It's been ridiculous. They're like, how come I can't make ends meet? Because you keep asking for a raise. What you should be doing is asking for a tax reduction. If you ask for a tax reduction, then it benefits everybody and the cost of living stays the same. Think on that one for a second or two. Hey RJ, how you doing, buddy? If not 100% um, landed. Yeah, it came through, RJ. You don't need to put it in every 30 seconds. Yeah. Everybody give RJ some love and respect and some hit the like, share, and subscribe on his videos. But yeah, like, people don't realize, you got to work with the percentages. You get a raise by a percentage, it's got to go up 3% in order for that company to stay in business. If the company doesn't stay in business, you're going to be out of a job and you're going to be making a whole lot less. So better off asking for tax reduction rather than asking for a wage increase, because wage or tax reduction will actually give you a wage increase where the wage increase will actually give you a tax increase as well. And you ain't gonna like when you get real close to or you'll like when you get real close to the next tax bracket. You won't like it when you cross over it, because the minute you cross over it, that's where you're gonna end up paying a whole slew of new taxes. Oh yeah, but you know, people in minimum wage jobs, they don't think about those things. They only think of hourly wage, hourly wage, hourly wage. Got to think of the other things on how to build up your paycheck. As a kid, I'd go to the store with $2 and come out with a 5 pound of chopped meat, a bottle of soda, 6 cans of tuna fish, and a package of cigarettes for my mom. They had a lot less cameras in the stores back. Oh yeah, like I remember when I first started smoking, cigarettes were $2.10 a pack. So Like, and a bag of chips, like the small bag of chips was 25 cents. The candy bar was like a quarter. Like, and now it's almost a buck and a half for the same size candy bar I was getting for a quarter back when I was a kid. Like, I went and bought 4 loaves of bread, cost me $10. It's just nuts. And that was at the dollar store, no less. And I love the dollar store. They got all kinds of great things there. And they don't mind you paying $20 an hour, but a gallon of milk will cost you 50. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, when I was at the grocery store today, no milk. There was no milk in the fridge. Like, I'm talking Walmart, man. I was at Walmart today. There was no milk. I was like, what the hell? Did we run out of cows or something? Come on. I used to get my mom cigarettes at the yeah. I'd go to the store. When I was like 7, 8 years old, I'd go to the store and buy my mom and dad cigarettes. Yeah, it was about my mom's cigarettes. Anyways, it was at a buck 20 or a buck 30, and I was like, whatever. Yeah, they give me a $2 bill. Off I take. Yeah. Oh, look at the hiccups. Hey, sunflowers. What's shaking? What's new? Yeah, I just figured I thought I'd go on a little bit earlier today. Been on for 38 minutes. And yeah, I'm talking about the late 70s as well. Like late 70s, early 80s. I started smoking in 1980. Yeah, it was 1980. Yeah, I'll have to answer that later. Uh, Anybody here? Nope. Just wanted to make sure. Back to a healthier lifestyle. Still job searching. Well, good luck on the job searching. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I hear she's quite the soloist. Hopefully, she does these dreams. That would be awesome to watch that. I remember the first cigarette I smoked. I was about 9 years old, and I've seen my mom smoke pretty much all my life, and I just grabbed one from somebody's pack that that left it there after a party. I just grabbed the pack and acted like nobody was that, that they'd never left anything, and I smoked one. And as soon as I freaking smoked this, I was in the back of uh, Corny Tassler's car on our way back from the field, and I freaking lit this thing up. She was like, I don't care if you guys smoke, just roll the windows down. So we rolled the windows down, and I light this thing up. And, I freaking smoked this thing. Freaking smoke just filled the entire car. They're like, holy smokes. So what'd you do? Light the back seat on fire or something? No, I was just having a cigarette. After that, it was like constantly. Oh, nice, nice. And I started working in the cornfields. I was really young. I was about 9 years old. I was 4.5 feet tall. And they're like, yeah, okay, get in there. They never asked me for a social insurance number. They just, all right, go. I'm picking the corn and picking the corn tassels off. Yeah, we got a lot of cornfields around my area. Never tried smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I smoked my first cigarette when I was working in the cornfields and pretty much haven't stopped since. Hey, anytime, Adam. If you ever, if I'm ever on live stream, if I ever have a live stream on and you want to come up, just drop me a line and put your picture and whatever like that in. When you get in, just make sure your camera's on, and we'll come up and have some fun. That goes for anybody, like, otherwise, all it's gonna be is like, oh, little lonely, As long as we don't do any singing, because I don't want my channel to be a singing channel. I want my channel to be a fun channel. Having fun, telling jokes, or just introducing people to fun people around the world. That's kind of where I want to go. Where I want to go with it. Just when I was 17, I learned how to cook from a qualified chef. So yeah, I learned how to cook. Oh, joke time, huh? Um, do you guys have any of my favorite or any of my routines? Do you find your favorite? I'll do them. You guys figure that out. I'm gonna go for a smoke. Check the nobody yet. You guys figure out what routine you want me to do, and when I come back from a smoke, I'll do it. I bit her at the back. All right, I'm back. Uh, Scammer called me last night and she said she had my postal code numbers. I grabbed pen and paper and said, "Thank God." What are they? I'm out. Have a great night. Was Why was Cinderella bad at soccer? She kept running away from the ball. Yep, she only had one slipper. Uh, how do you make an egg roll? You push it. Last night I got so drunk, I took a bus home. A lot of you may not think that's a big deal, but that was the first time I ever drove a bus. Okay. Um, Coming up, I like in a little while. Um, it's going to be my birthday, and when I turned 50 a couple of years ago, I'll be 52. I'll finally be a full deck of cards. But um, for my 50th birthday, we had COVID going on, so we had this small gathering. And my dad tells me, he goes, "Well, you're gonna have to get ready to do your stool sample." I'm like, "Cool. I hope they give me the right kind of materials and enough materials and whatnot." He goes, "No, no, no. You don't build a stool. It's a government test that you got to do for colon cancer. So you got to send them in some stool. You got to send them in some shit." And I'm like, "Great." It's like, after 50 years of taking shit from the government, I finally get to give some back. Awesome. Sign me up. So I get this stool sample kit, you know, ready to send some poop into the government. And, I finally get it all, worked up, take the sample and, seal it in a bag and put the envelope. And they give you an envelope that you got to lick the envelope. No, 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 no. That ain't happening. I wet my finger, closed it up. I'm not tasting that. No. Ew. It's not the glue that I was worried about. It's the poo that I was worried about. So, I'm not putting my mouth near that close to the poo. Fuck, no way. So, on my way into the post office to mail this off, I got to walk because I haven't driven in almost 15 years. I'm walking down the street, down to the Shoppers Drug Mart where the mail thing is, and I'm thinking, like, hey, I wonder if anybody really messes with the government with this. Like, do they ever? Does anybody ever send in like stool samples from animals or something like that? Like dip it in a squirrel, put it together, send it off, send you back a note saying you're nuts. They're sending in cat shit. They give you a call saying, "Yeah, we got to talk about your stool sample." Oh my God, do I have cancer? No, you've got a fur ball. You know, send in dog shit. Get that call. Got to talk about your stool sample. Oh my God, Oh no, nothing to worry about. You're allergic to milk bones. It's dip it in bullshit. Send that on. You've been elected. Yay! But yeah, that's since my birthday's coming up shortly, I figured I'd share that with you guys. Um, yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending on you know if we got any other involvements or any people that want to come up on the panel. Um, but well, let's see here. Hey, participants, just sunflowers and so uh, well, sunflowers. Did you hear about the bookie who tried to go clean? He decided he was going to be one of the guys that does circumcisions, in order to drum business up, he was going to give 10% off. But if you didn't pay, he was taking the other 90. Oh, let's see here. What can we do tonight? What can we do tonight? Um, let's see here. Let's see if I can find that video. And I watched this video about this dude. This guy was a machine in World War II. I was like, oh my God. Like, this guy just lost his shit. Um, let's see if I can find the original video. Yeah, by Simple History. Cinema mode. I'll copy that. Edit. Save those changes. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a reaction on this video. Just let me skip that ad. Okay, now, um, hopefully I'm doing this right. You know, to show you guys a little something about Canadian history. Share screen. Give me a window. Uh, uh, actually, let me do it this way here. Paste. I just got to wait for the. There. Okay. Now, window. That one. Okay, let me know what you guys think. Leo Major. Can you hear that? Who liberated a whole town by himself. World War II. Can you guys hear that? In World War II, for the Canadian effort, one soldier stands out from all the rest. Leo Major. He was a French Canadian from Montreal, Canada. In 1940, at the age of 19, he joined the Regiment de la Chaudière of the Canadian Army. Their insignia underlines their fierce fighting reputation, consisting of two crossed Vickers machine guns with a beaver above supporting fleur de lis. Yeah, beaver. Probably one of the cutest rodents you'll ever see. Probably one of the most dangerous, too. They had a beaver in their insignia. Private Leo Major first saw action at D-Day in France, taking part in the Normandy landings on June 6, 1944. Straight away, he distinguished himself as a scout behind enemy lines by capturing the German communications half-track full of secret code books. He then forced the captured crew to drive the Hanomag towards friendly lines, but was fired upon with anti-tank guns by British and Canadian troops. Leo had to climb on top of the vehicle to get them to stop firing as they drove closer, and later remarked how happy he was that the British and Canadian soldiers didn't know how to shoot. When the English officer asked Leo to hand over the Hanomag, Leo refused outright, stating that it was a Quebec man who captured it, and so it was handed over to the Chaudière Regiment. Can you imagine the Can you imagine the moxie of this 19-year-old kid? Basically telling a superior officer, fuck you. This belongs to Canada. Like, really? The balls on this guy, like, huge. His roar was nearly cut short when a few days later he was scouting ahead of his unit. Leo unexpectedly encountered a patrolling elite Waffen SS unit. In the ensuing firefight, he managed to kill 4 of the enemy soldiers, but one of them, fatally wounded, managed to throw a phosphorus grenade, and Leo was hit, damaging his left eye badly. Leo was then sent to a field hospital for treatment. Leo had to wear an eye patch while his eye healed, and he remarked on how he looked like a pirate. Remarkably, he refused to be sent home, stating that he only needed one good eye to aim a rifle. Quickly, he returned to the front line and continued to act as a scout and sniper for his unit. Like, really? Can you imagine? Like, this 20-year-old kid, hey, we're going to send you home. You're injured, No, 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 no. I only need one eye. God fit me with 2. Still got 1 left, Let's get on with it. I've still got work to do. Like, seriously. Like, let's let's check this out, Let's see if we can find a 19-year-old kid nowadays who's got the balls this kid got. Shortly after returning to active service in October 1944, he was involved in the month-long Battle of the Scheldt in Holland, which involved much heavy fighting and several amphibious landings. One day during this prolonged battle, Leo's commanding officer had ordered him to find the 50 zombies who had gone missing on patrol earlier. Zombie was a slang term used by Canadian volunteers for unenthusiastic, inexperienced Canadian conscripts in the war. Leo was carrying out the reconnaissance by himself, as always wearing PT sneakers instead of heavy boots. He was deep behind enemy lines in the dark, in freezing cold rain, muttering to himself, I am frozen and wet because of you, so you will pay. Drenched to the skin while not finding the zombies, he did come across a garrison of German regular troops, sleeping in trenches that they had been digging all day. Noticing a snoring German officer, Leo woke him up, pointing his Sten gun at him, and then motioned him to order his men to follow him. One soldier raised his rifle and was shot dead by Leo.
followed by three others who joined the firefight. After this, he shouted, Achtung and Handenhoch, and the garrison quickly decided to surrender to him. He then single-handedly marched 93 German soldiers back to the Allied lines. But on the way there, they were attacked by Waffen SS troops manning an artillery battery from a neighboring village, who were infuriated that their fellow countrymen were surrendering. This left a lasting impression on Leo. The Waffen SS unit managed to kill and injure a number of the German prisoners before being driven off by an Allied Sherman tank. Leo then handed over 93 German prisoners to his speechless commander.
Can you imagine, like, number one, like being one of them German soldiers, like you're one. You are outnumbered. You are just so seriously outnumbered. You want me to follow you? Up yours. But they did. Apparently, those people didn't want to fight. And then all of a sudden, you bring all these 93 people back to your command, and they'd be like, "Where did all these people come from?" Like, oh my God, they captured 90. Like, it's amazing to capture one or two. 93. That's like a small village of people that have all got weapons, and this dude did it by himself. By himself. 93 people. Imagine that.
For his act of bravery, Leo was awarded the Distinguished Conduct Medal, which is the second highest award in the British and Commonwealth, the Victoria Cross being the only one higher. But surprisingly, he declined the medal, feeling the British commander, General Montgomery, who was going to present him with the award, was incompetent and therefore was in a position to give him the medal.
Nah, you're incompetent. Get out of here. Take that back. Go put that back in the go put that back in the jar. You incompetent fool. Can you imagine a 19-year-old kid saying that to a seasoned military man? Oh.
Then in February 1945, as his unit was fighting in the Rhineland in Germany, the Bren gun carrier he was traveling in hit a mine, wrecking the vehicle and killing all its occupants except Leo. He was severely injured, including two badly broken ankles, four ribs, and his back in three places.
Okay. Now, for most people, that'd have been like, okay, I'm done. This hurts too much. I'm out of here. Bye bye.
Leo again refused to be shipped back home. After insurance failed in Belgian hospital, he returned to his unit in time for their final attack to clear Holland of the last of its German occupiers.
You get to go home. Oh, no, 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 no. I still got work to do. I'm not done my job yet. Can you imagine the moxie this kid's gotten?
So
Jeez.
on April 13, 1945, the Allies were preparing to attack the large Dutch town of Zwolle, but were unsure of the strength or deployment of the German forces in the town. That evening, Leo and his friend Corporal Willie Arsenault volunteered to carry out a recon of the area. The city was planned to be bombed by Allied artillery, and this is something Leo and Willie wanted to prevent.
Okay, now at least he's got some company. Okay, this guy's not going in all by himself. He's got some company. Good for him. They finally said, okay, we need to protect this guy.
When the two approached the outskirts of the silent town, the Germans spotted Willie after his grenade bag made a rattling noise, and he was killed by enemy machine gun fire.
Uh oh, he's all by himself now.
Leo took two of them out, but the others fled in a vehicle. He then took his friend's Sten gun, an extra bag of grenades, then laid his lifeless body on the side. So enraged was Leo that he would go on a one-man rampage that lasted the whole night, using his submachine gun and bags full of grenades.
Like, can you imagine this dude?
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now. He hijacked a nearby German scout car, disarming the driver and taking his MP-40, adding a third submachine gun to his inventory. Leo made him drive to a hotel, then entered a bar. There, he disarmed a German officer who could speak French to Leo, and he made him aware that the town was to be bombed by Canadian artillery, which would result in German military and civilian casualties. The officer understood, and in good faith, Leo handed him back his pistol, allowing him to drive off in the hopes that he would evacuate his troops rather than rally an attack.
Like, this dude is a machine. Can you imagine? Like, I couldn't imagine what was going through this guy's mind. Like, back up or die. Yeah, if I was a if I was a German commander, I'd be like, no, but these guys did the right thing. Yeah, get the hell out of here. We're gonna get bombed in the morning. We're gonna all be tired. Yeah. Bye.
Leo moved around the town for a few hours in the dead of night, firing on any German units he came up against, throwing grenades and making as much noise around town as possible. His idea was to confuse the enemy into believing that they were under attack by a far larger Allied force storming the city. He proceeded in killing or capturing German defenders as he moved from street to street, using
Remember, this is all by himself. Like, you know, Robo Warrior here or something.
the local river and church as reference points so as not to get lost. Every time he had enough prisoners, normally between 8 to 10, he would march them back to the Allied lines and drop them off before returning to the town to carry on his one-man assault.
Here, book them, Dano. I got to go back and get some more.
He's reckoned to have done this around 10 times.
80 to 100
Times
people.
in the night he had to force his way into civilian houses to rest. Although terrified by his initial appearance once they understood he was Canadian, they looked after Leo. During his rampage, he also attacked and set light to the Gestapo headquarters, further adding to the confusion. Finding the SS headquarters, he engaged in a firefight, killing 4 SS officers inside. Then, later, Leo came across a group of townsmen by chance. This included a local policeman by the name of Fred Kuiper. All of these men were secretly members of the Dutch resistance. Leo then explained to them that the town was liberated. Then
Superman! Can you imagine the looks on these people's faces? Where's the rest of your company? You did this by yourself? Really?
the group went on to take the town hall and bring the civilians out onto the streets. By 4:30 a.m., the German garrison had fled the town, and Leo had single-handedly liberated Zwolle. Leo retrieved his friend Willie Arsenal's body and returned to his unit, who had yet to advance into the town. On that morning of April 14th, the Allied forces entered the town without a shot being fired and without the loss of civilian life from the planned bombardment.
Yeah, without the loss of the army either. Like, he cleared the town out. They lost one soldier. And I feel bad for the guy, but like that's incredible. Like just incredible. And it's not done yet.
Due to Leo's outstanding bravery the previous night. For his heroism above and beyond the call of duty, he was again awarded the Distinguished Conduct Medal. This
Twice.
time, he accepted it. After the war, Leo left the army and returned to civilian life to resume his old job as a pipe fitter.
Yeah, hang up your
At the start
gun
of the
for a
Korean War in 1950, the
blowtorch.
Canadian Army joined the United Nations forces in fighting the Communist Chinese and North Korean invasion of South Korea. Leo, though only 29 years old, was seen as a veteran with a special skill set and was
Special skill set. Yeah. This guy's a one man army. We'll just tell the Koreans he's coming. You're just gonna shit in their pants.
recruited to rejoin the army and become a member of a special scout and sniper team. Then, in November 1951, the Communists attempted to take some strategic important high ground just 40 miles away from Seoul, the South Korean capital. The fighting was based around the vitally important Hill 355, nicknamed Little Gibraltar, and and Hill 277. Chinese troops had captured it from the Americans, and Leo was to recapture and hold the hill.
The right man for the job, apparently. Liberated a whole town by himself. Can you do that? On my way, sir.
The fighting raged for days, and the Canadian commander, Lieutenant Colonel Jacques Dextras, declared, "In the event the battalion is attacked, there will be no withdrawal, no platoons overrun, and no panics." During the battle, Leo commanded a unit of around 18 men, repelling whole Chinese divisions while enduring heavy artillery and mortar barrages for 3 days. Even though Leo had been ordered to retreat when the Chinese divisions counterattacked, he refused. Instead, he demanded that the commander of the mortar platoon, Captain Charlie Forbes, rain mortar fire on the enemy. The mortar fire was so close to Leo's position that the commander could hear the bombs explode when Leo spoke on his radio. And it was so intense that the mortar barrels warped from their rate of fire.
Wow.
For his valor and leadership under fire, Leo was awarded another Distinguished Conduct Medal.
3.
Capturing and holding the key hill. Leo was the only Canadian to win the Distinguished Conduct Medal in 2 separate wars. He lived a quiet life afterwards, and in 2008, at the age of 87, passed away, having been married for 57 years and having 4 children.
I salute you, Leo Major. My God. If you guys want to check out that video by itself, it's at Simple History. I put a link in the description below. Simple History. I love that. That makes me proud to be a Canadian. That really makes me proud to be a Canadian. Hey, Colin. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, when I stumbled upon that video, I was like, "What?" I couldn't, as brutal as this guy was, I couldn't help but laugh because the guy's a one man machine. Like, just got it. They're trying to kick him out of the army for losing his eye. No, 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 no. I still got a job to do. I only need one eye. Basically, Leonidas in the 300. When the guy in the movie 300, the guy says at the end, like, well, good Lord was gracious enough to fit me with a spare, like balls on him like this. But to capture it, to take an entire town, like, just mind-boggling, and capture like 80 to 100 soldiers by himself, like, in one night, like, run back with these captured soldiers. Come on, guys, here, book them, Dano. I got to go back and get some more. Hey, my God, this guy was a tough son of a bitch. Now, I salute you. The family of Leo Major must be really proud of his contribution in the efforts of World War One, World War Two, and the Korean War. 3 wars this guy was in. It's like just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. I don't know what else to say. Like, it is like, when you talk heroes, you really have, a guy like that, like, Superman. But yeah, it was, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I got to do a reaction on that one. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So there it is. But yeah, what have you been up to, Colin? RJ was in a little while ago. He didn't stick around very long. He just came in, dropped his link, and fucked off. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't stick around very long, but probably a little butthurt that I didn't give him the link right away. I don't know. I just don't want to have, you know, working a lot. Yeah. I just don't want to, like, just be like the Ren and Stimpy show and always doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It gets boring. Like, kind of want to mix it up, have some more people, have some different people up on the panel. You know, laugh, have some fun. You know, well, let's see if we have any. Nobody sent an email, so yeah. Yeah. So give simple history or the you know give that link some for that video. Give that link some love there. It's an amazing video, amazing story. Like, I still can't get over all the shit that guy did. Just putting himself through it. Like, my God, that makes you proud to be the same country from that guy. Makes you proud to be on the same side as that guy. It's like, where's the safest place in the war? Behind him, behind Leo Major. Just go on. Let him lead the way. Put his sneakers on. Like, jeez. So who all we got in the chat? Give yourselves a shout out. I know Colin's here. I'm gonna go get another coffee. Be right back. Give yourself, say something in the chat. Let's get the chat going. Looks like nobody wants to say anything. Well, if we're about an hour and 20 minutes, so yeah, I think I'm gonna close her out. We had some fun. I hope everybody had fun. Hopefully on the replay, people will hit the like, share, subscribe, the whole 9 yards, and share it out and see about when we do the next one. So just remember, everybody. Oh, Mike F. I'm listening while working. Can't chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about just ending it anyway. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I still got to have something to eat. I'm getting a little bit hungry, but yeah. What did you think of that dude, that Leo Major, man? Oh, I salute you. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream here. I hope everybody lives with good, has a good life of peace, enjoys mutual unconditional love with somebody, and eternal happiness. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.